welcome to episode 10. As we promised, the BWA Rage Championship that you will never touch. We have already lost a member of the round table. We've already left. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about, finally, all the titles we could possibly talk about. We came down to the last one. We came down to the one that has the storied history. We came down to the one that has the checkered past. And if you remember, I wrote a blog about the BWA Rage Championship. And the only way we're going to be able to start this show off is if I read a couple of excerpts from this blog. Because it is so ridiculous. Actually, we're going to start off with, because we're not going to have any time to talk about, or any footage to talk about anything prior to 2008, when Charles cut this infamous promo about him bringing in the title for the 2008 season, and didn't get defended once. And let's check out that clip right now.
Tag team champs, right?
Slim Jim. Looks like you're cocking.
Today's show has been brought to you by Slim Jims.
A lot of you rookies won't even remember this belt. It was around a hell of a lot longer before you.
Yeah, back before I had hair on my nuts.
Exactly. Rage title. I'm bringing it back because I was the last champion to have it.
That's the legendary Rage title?
And I don't even want it. I feel that Avalanche was cheated at the beginning of this year by not having a belt. So your new Rage champion is Avalanche.
I agree.
All right, well, you heard it from the man himself.
So I'm gonna hold it for him.
Avalanche is the new Rage champion.
And for some reason, he's not here to accept.
He's getting a massage. Happy ending.
And I do believe that he is the 5th Rage champion.
Hold it,
Wait, oh God. What is this?
What is it, gay people?
I think this is the return of the gay gun show.
When the BWA was designed in the year 2000, it was crafted in the image of the then WWF. Especially when it came to championship titles. We had our own versions of whatever they had on TV. Each belt had its own meaning. We had, of course, the prestigious BWA World Heavyweight Championship, and everybody remembers the high standards of the Attitude Championship, and the Hardcore Championship, which is not only a sign of the times, but every company had it, including WCW. So what about the Rage Championship, the equivalent of the year 2000 European title, or the ECW title, but European title nonetheless. It was the only belt that had very little meaning behind it at the time. But don't worry, as the decade passed, it grew. And it had a very particular meaning. A meaning that that most people here are going to hear about today. So, moving on.
I was so high.
Of course, we all know the story of DJ Mikey Blings, one of our worst wrestlers, getting the belt, winning it with that thing that Steve Austin did off the Zamboni and losing it to a phone call to Charles. And of course, going back to the outset of the decade.
We gotta explain that. How did he lose it?
We have it in prior roundtables, John. Check it out. No, you're gonna check it out.
Okay.
So
You're gonna buy a DVD, motherfucker.
So all right, so let's go into the upset of the decade. Now, Charles used to steal things. Charles stole my shirt and he stole my fucking Rage title.
He stole my Julie.
So it wasn't rolling that night, so he took the Rage title over to Ohio. A great place for all BWA wrestlers who are on a budget to live. Now,
No shade.
If you happen to have children and you can't afford them, you move to Ohio. And in that state of Ohio, Charles brought the belt, and he lost it to a less than mentally stable child who still has that belt. Let's take a look at that belt. Okay, so let's go.
I want to interrupt. In my opinion, he lost it in the same manner in which he lost the softcore title.
The softcore title. The reigning champion.
We had a softcore title?
John, watch the show! Okay, so, and now to talk about that promo that I just showed, the Consolation Prize, which was where Tyrant gave it to Avalanche in 2008. This reads like some NWA shit. He gave it to Avalanche in 2008 because Avalanche had just lost the... He won the world title, but we didn't have the world title anymore, and he wasn't going to be Pride Champion, and Sly wound up leaving around August anyway. So, fine. The following is a message from the office of Neo to Genesis. So Johnny K comes in, and we got to get rid of the hardcore title because of the last show. Check out our hardcore DVD.
Wait, we gave Johnny K a title?
No, we gave him the title of Talk for Neo when Neo was in here. So, all right. So we brought it in, and this is where our timeline starts. This is the 2009, 2010, 2011 Rage Championship scene, and that's what we're going to talk about with our panel today. We're going all the way to my left. We're going to Maurice Jones. We're going to Black Dragon, a man who I don't think you've never held the Rage Championship, but wrestled for it at least once, and I'm sure you have a great list. We have someone who's vaguely familiar to his right with the BWA Rage Championship. We have Mr. Oh Nine, Mr. Oh Yes, Mr. Valdez. Former Rage Champion. Of course, I'm your host, James Alexander. I had the belt too, it was fun. And we have special guest bringing in Big John. Big John normally sits on the side, but he's at the big boy table today because he was a Rage champion and he did a fine job of entering this list.
Came in the top 6 in the polls, so he got the big boy table.
Finally, someone who finally has an excuse for not doing any research because he was never the Rage champion, had no Rage championship matches, and has never heard of the Rage championship.
I have to say, my proudest moment in wrestling is saying I never had it.
For this fucking joke of a title. Fuck this. The one title I'm like, no, I don't give that to me.
Of course you turn that camera around and you see the first Rage champion beating Triple X in a bush to win the Rage championship.
This guy.
He almost didn't have the match won until Triple X got some pine needles in his ass from the bush. Let's start the show. Now, we're trying to top how good that fucking hardcore DVD is. So, Black Dragon. Of course, we're talking about top 5 worst. First, let's start nice and slow. The top 5 worst Rage championship matches of all time.
First of all, if we're talking about topping other things and we're putting Rage in the same sentence, it's not going to happen. The Rage title. Now, back in the day, when we first started, 08, 07, whenever fuck.
Influx, yes.
We were called title hard-ons.
Who did that?
I believe the Rage title was brought back to shut up the title hard-ons of the ones after us.
Well, Charles made it.
We cared.
You can't quite.
We cared about titles. I was quoted as, clip, the BWA every fucking thing, and I didn't hold the Rage title on purpose.
I'm the BWA every fucking thing. Ruler of the ring. Pride champ, attitude champ. I'm the fried wheat eating champ.
Nick, the person who was every fucking the trophy case, had the Rage title, found out what it meant, threw it away, never went back for it. Okay? Steve, he's not even crazy enough to want the damn Rage title.
I'll stick with the hardcore title, guys.
I would rather get hit with
JJ.
on the
I'd rather get hit with another dude.
JJ tied with razor blades than get hit with that title.
I've had conversations with people where they were trying not to win the Rage belt. John, wow, during his championship, was like, I don't want this shit no more.
John, do you recall? I'm sorry. Do you recall last show 2008 where you were? I'm sorry, 2009 where you were trying to tell me you don't want the Rage title, you want the Attitude title?
Right.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. I just, for some reason, I didn't.
Because fuck the Rage belt.
Thank you.
Okay.
Valdez just shed a tear. Damn it! I'm not going to show that.
It's better to be a champion than to be not a
I
champion.
will say this. Now, the Rage belt didn't mean shit, right? Then it was brought and given some prestige, and then it was shit on and didn't mean shit no more. Fuck this title.
And then more folks left.
If me...
Which one?
Kung Pao.
Yes. And to fist.
Yes. This is like that. The Rage title is literally the objectification of that guy in Kung Pao. You know the one who's like, oh, we taught him foot to face style. He's a giant loser, but on purpose. Like literally, that is the title you give the biggest loser, and you're like, yeah, you're doing it right. You're doing it right.
And that's why Dom was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Entourage never got the title.
Here's the problem. The
Nick,
problem is
go ahead.
that we didn't have another influx really after the influx.
Right,
So
right.
once the low card influx guys, no offense, have to travel through the card and become better and get higher titles, the people who are already established are already established. So you're going to drop your top guys to the bottom and take that. So James had no choice really but to put himself in that title picture to give it that push, right?
I understand.
But the idea is that once you progress past it, there's no going back.
Just no.
The problem is you can never win with foot to face style.
Dragon, did anybody on your list win with foot to face style? Valdez.
Oh boy.
Rage. It should have been called the Rage Belt. That's definitely the right name.
I want you to start
going into this. Okay, so we're gonna start with number 5. Now, number 5 wasn't bad. Wasn't horrible. It just had an enormous amount of botches in it. And when we talk about enormous amount of botches, and that's only number 5, I'm sorry, Valdez. We gotta go you versus Max Owen.
Now, what the fuck is a Max Owen?
You remember Rory and Mushy Man? You remember Rory?
Now,
red guy? Yeah, so like he wrestled 2 matches.
As Max Owens.
That's right.
Max.
Really?
Max Owen. Just like there's a Kevin Owen now, and Kevin Owens.
Because Raging Red Rory didn't make more sense.
Raging Red Rory going for the Rage title.
but I will have to ask this, Valdez, even though I already know the answer. Who booked that finish of, I'm going to be the face, I'm going to pick up the title, I'm going to swing, and then I'm going to duck, and then I'm going to get hit with DDT and go for the pin?
Hold on. Get hit with the DDT and then go for the pin after getting hit with the DDT. So you get hit with the DDT.
No.
To be fair, I for some reason was either asleep or talked into a lot of shit in 2009.
Were you retired?
Well, I was there at every show except for like 3.
retired.
I was retired. I was retarded. I was retarded.
I've never seen no shit like this.
We're going to have the first one to get...
Valdez, do you have an answer for Dragon's question?
I don't have an answer for that. I don't.
And when it comes to Rage, you just don't have answers. Number 4. Hold on. Because this shit gets progressively worse. Because the difference between this and other lists is normally it's a slight change. No, it jumps with the Rage. Because that was bad. But then this was really bad. We're going to get worse.
I want to say we've hit a milestone here today.
10
That
shows.
has nothing to say about it.
Oh, you have no idea what fucking encyclopedia is going to come out.
Number 4, a name that we're going to hear a lot when it comes to Rage. Because when you get Rage, you think pie. You think pie. You think of good kids. You think of the fucking Pie Man. The motherfucking Pie Man's reign of terror with the Rage title. Okay, so Pie Man was bad, but he was friends with James, so we gave him the Rage belt. And it's not bad. It's okay. And he was champ for like a year, and he beat everybody. In this case, he beat John. Now, when John is on, he's on. But when John is off, he's off. But when John is off and Pie Man is never on, you get shit. Okay?
Thank you, James.
Dude, I thought it could have worked.
Pie Man.
Could have worked.
Yeah.
Pie Man.
You're bigger than him.
Talk to you because you understand this. Pie Man took moves wrong. He might be the Wimplo of fucking Rage title. He took a spine buster and landed on his face.
Oh my god, that's great.
And Steve, you put him back to episode 1. You put him in your top 20 best wrestlers.
Okay.
Who did?
You did.
Pie Man?
Clip.
Yes.
Well, apologize. Tried to go fast. Let's be serious now. Number 20. I don't believe is a mention on skill or technique. I think it's an honorable mention for something that you do over the top enough to separate yourself amongst the 54, but never make it to the greats. And we have a lot of things. Do we put Entourage there for his hilariously bad match style?
Hold your stuff.
Go to the clip, please. Yo, baby, I stood for you. Do we put Sabotage there for his ability to tell the ice cream man he needs fucking sprinkles when I need a tag?
This could go on for a while.
This could go on for a while, but in the end, instead of a Hall of Shame vote, I decided to take a Hall of Fame vote and go with who I think deserves an honorary mention for being the single greatest orator the BWA has ever seen. And I'm giving that to Brian the Pie Man Dunn. Because everyone at this table knows that that man will die eating pussy. Especially you. Oh, wait. And that is something that you cannot take away. See yourself, Pie Man! How sexy, Simon Mitchell. All right.
I give it to the Pooh Man. I haven't been listening much or watching anything.
Do you know why I gave it to the Pie Man?
Because he's funny.
Because the alternative was Wanthony.
It's wound up in your top worst anyways. So.
Okay, so Pie Man took
that
a
is the
box
order.
cutter that to sell a box cutter, you literally have to fall forward.
It is a diamond cutter or
like
an RKO.
Face up.
Or
So he
twist
lands
of fate.
face down on face up moves and face up on face down moves.
There's
like
something
I'm
wrong with
back
like
to
his internal gyrograph or something.
So let's just go to that clothesline botch.
Oh,
in
sure.
which he threw a clothesline, he clearly missed, but still sold it anyway, and we love when people do those.
as Dominic Walker ducked that clothesline. I think Brian Dunn shooting a little high with that one. Ooh, he just ran right through him. I would love if that was part of my top 5 later, but I'll give it to you anyway.
But the problem was...
Because there might be 8 of those.
John was pissed. It wasn't the fact that the move was fine. It was afterwards the... John
we should have the goddamn tangent thing up right now.
You know what I like? I like when JJ misses a move. Here's the best thing about it. If he misses a spot, like say he misses the clothesline, you're standing there awkwardly, he stands there awkwardly for about half a second, and then his opposite foot comes around and kicks you. Make sure that there's no ruining there. He's like, oh, I missed that on purpose, so that I could kick you
right, but there's some cleanup. Yeah. But when the cleanup to this move is John doing, what the fuck am I here for? Why am I doing this?
So if you did that to JJ, you would have gotten kicked.
Yes.
But you remember that. You've wrestled JJ 4 times.
What could be worse than that? But let's move to number 3. I'm going to call this one the high match. This is Dominic Walker, or he could be Monoxide, or he could be Useless.
I'm sorry.
Versus John versus Valdez.
I'm sorry. I told you this match wouldn't work. I said this match would.
I got a lot to say about that match later, so I'm going to shut my mouth.
So much to say about that match. Oh my god.
Now, first things first. I'm the realist.
Oh shit. Okay, Hold on, I'm sorry. Clip.
My name is Cody Garrett, and I'm the NGW General Manager. And first things first, I'm the realist.
So, now, everybody was high. Apparently, so
no.
You were at fault.
I was the only one that was high.
We're going to clip to the fact of John selling freaking Dom's chicken wings. Because they're not forearms. Because he doesn't forearm, but his arm never leaves his side.
Oh, yeah.
So he's hitting him with chicken wings. Literally. And John is selling this because he's so high he doesn't know.
That's in this match? The florist victory is normally when you throw a flower at them.
I think I'll get a better view from the balcony.
Order! Order! Come on!
We're being left here by Marcus Banderas. That's not the real story. Oh! Oh! And Big John, I think, has had enough of Kid Fury here in 2011. Whoa!
Yeah.
It's clip.
Oh, shit.
It's actually in there. Yeah.
To John, at first he's not doing stuff. When he's doing stuff, he doesn't realize he's a big motherfucker. Let's get to that power bomb when you power bomb this shit.
Yes. Uh-oh. Big John's got him up. Power bomb! Holy Christ! Oh God, that power bomb!
What the fuck? Did you know you were wrestling in this match? Because you give a fuck about wrestling. When you don't give a fuck about match, when you don't give a fuck about a match.
I got a lot to say.
Oh,
you didn't give a fuck about this match.
Isn't it like the next week where I had to face the two of them too?
No, that was
I have a lot to say about
mid-year.
this
was October. Yours was in like June.
So let me see. Valdez saw my match and was like, "Oh, this is what's gonna happen."
And let me see. It was Dom versus John versus Valdez. Who won that match?
Ooh,
Dom.
Everybody knows that. Come on.
So wait, Dom won the title.
He practically had me for the Miz.
And let's show the clip of Dom winning that match and the power, the express. You once said that you saw Marcus, and once he had the title, you saw it. I felt the same way, but opposite when Dom won the Rage belt. Because when you saw it, you realized Dom won this belt. This is the shittiest moment of this belt.
I told.
We're actually shooting shit. Alright, dude, I'm doing this thing. Unbelievable. Monoxide just won this fucking title. That is the most powerful fucking shit that I've ever heard in my life, that fucking guy.
I wasn't kicking out. I was not kicking out.
You would think it's the shittiest one of this belt like, but no. We're going to go to number 2.
It was either put the belt on John there and have Dom win it on the last show, or put the belt on Dom and have John win it on the last show. Because Dom and John needed to get up there because Valdez was ready for the next one.
Couldn't we just put the belt in a dumpster and light it on fire and have everyone win in the last show?
I was thinking about that.
You know what's best? Let's go to number 2 and put the belt on Pie Man and have him beat Dragon.
Oh shit!
Dragon's Ring.
You can't say I'm a company guy. You can't say I'm not a company guy.
Dragon's Ring feet.
So first of all, I lost. I had to do a promo in which it was known that this guy has now been the longest reigning Rage champion, and his title reign as Rage champion was longer than my Pride title reign, which is not fair because you're comparing a title reign of Kurt Angle versus a reign of Stephanie McMahon.
But can we be serious though? Mm-hmm. Did you want to win that title?
You know what? No.
Well,
But I give a damn about matches.
Here's a better point.
Thing. Okay.
Better point. He has the title for so long because there's no competition for that title.
Yeah, but he was beating people.
No, we could have brought Andre back and it would have been a slap in the face.
Following
me.
Following
I had to lose the Pie Man.
him
I could have won by
winning-
disqualification. Okay.
Following him winning that belt, he started to have to show up less because, you know, he had a kid and broke up with his girlfriend who he had the kid with. There was a lot of drama. And Marcus, I want to have a rivalry with him. So, all right, every time you're both here at the same time, we're going to continue that rivalry. That thing could have gone less. And also, there was a tentative plan to have Charles come back on the last show of 2010 and beat him for the belt.
Well, it was for the Rage belt, so he stayed home.
Yeah,
Don't blame him.
pretty much.
Okay,
so
let's have a clip to
that's
the
why it
Olympic
went that
fail.
long. Okay, sure.
Fuck out of here, nigga. You're not even black. Why you call yourself pitch black? Hey, what the fuck? Let me swing it down toward the gate. Get on the other side. There we go. Where am I going? My body has nowhere to go.
Where are you looking? You gotta wait till the match is over to go to McDonald's.
Okay. Take that.
It's flat.
All right, clip it from right there.
Just go.
I'm just saying, we didn't have enough room for me to go anywhere.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my fucking God.
Take me home tonight. I don't wanna...
We have to retake that, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't know if it came out.
Nigga, try me right on. It's not worth it. Do me a favor. Let's try it on this side. Just trust me.
All right. It doesn't help that JJ's now sitting on your head. How'd I get here? It's like when Peter Griffin gets run over by the car and he's driving the car. Just get in there and do it, man. We have editing, is what Pitch Black always says.
Wonderful editing. Wonderful editing.
Oh, how you doing?
You're supposed to be behind them.
Try it on this side.
I can do that, sir.
Yes, you can. Sure? Yes,
Oh! That sort of worked.
On the big show.
it is like turning on the big show.
Pan him! Where the fuck is Nick? 1, 2, got him. Now give Brian the belt, so this is actually him winning a title match.
Oh, shit. Win late shot.
Or just Pie Man actually winning the match.
Is that what it feels? All right, Brian, take your belt. Let's shoot something that we can put in this fucking day.
He and Kid Fury doesn't count either.
I don't think he wrestled Kid Fury.
What the fuck is Kid Fury?
The person he pinned for the title?
No, he pinned Marcus for the. No, he pinned Marcus for the title.
Okay. I'm trying to work. I don't care about winning the match. I just want to have a good match with Pie Man. I'm giving this my all. Olympic Slam. I can Olympic Slam my damn self. I have. He picks me up for the Olympic Slam and falls forward. And all you have to do for the Olympic Slam is stand up and fall back.
Clip.
And I'm so fucked up that this is so bad because you messed up my hero's move that now my face is in the sand and I want to cry. I want to fucking cry. I do a spear to him and he falls forward.
No way.
Yeah.
Goddamn clip that. I didn't.
that.
Oh! And there goes Brian Dom way out of the equation there.
Clip.
I don't remember that.
And he falls forward.
Yes.
And for some reason,
I think wasn't I ref?
Every move that I do, yes, you were fucking ref.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
Yes. When shit goes bad,
Yes.
you know how you make it work? You make John the ref.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's just like, and I'm really fucking trying. And at the end of this match, I realized I'm not James.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
I can't do
Yes.
it. I can't. I worked hard and it didn't work. I'm just not good enough. I still
Oh,
need to
stop.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
I hate you. I hate
That belt. Take James.
I had 3 matches and a tag with Pie Man. Anybody
You
else?
can't blame yourself for chemistry.
Hold
If you
on.
mix
Hold on.
bleach and
Chemistry.
piss, you're gonna
Hold
get
on.
poison gas.
Hold on,
This is
Nate.
what happens.
I want to clip when I choke slam Pie Man. He landed with feet.
You know he
on
did
his
that on
hand.
2 different matches.
Yes,
Right?
I want to clip
All
of
right,
that.
you're gonna get
Yes,
one of the
I'm
matches.
gonna-
He might. Oh, and took him down, slammed him with authority.
What could be worse than Dragon losing the pie? What could be more outrageous? Dragon losing the pie.
Oh, I got one. You losing a bra and panties match to Entourage.
No, we're not talking about RCW today. June 6th.
That's not RCW.
Ah, yes.
Outbreak.
Yes.
Yes. Preach.
Russ.
Dominic versus Giz versus Pie Man versus
Oh,
Marcus.
let's go let everybody Google who Giz is real quick.
That's my brother. That's my brother.
We have
Your
Little
brother's name
John's
is
big
Giz.
brother.
Giz.
Short for Gizmo or some shit. It didn't matter.
Wait, G-I-Z?
Yeah, the notorious Jesus.
That's Jay's motherfucker.
So, first of all, can we just have a little clip of Dom practicing his marathon skills because he was running.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
Brian Don didn't want any of that Greco-Roman knuckle lock situation. Oh, right out of the way of that spear.
Oh, and the kick.
No, an X Factor, well done. And getting out of there quickly to Pitch Black. Dominic Walker is the master of the running tag.
To the point where people were getting so pissed off because he's running.
He actually ran near James.
Can you guys go ahead and recommend any good running songs I could put that montage to?
Oh, the Benny Hill theme song.
Steve, I got news for you. On this hardcore DVD, I finally used it.
Yes, that song is great.
The Bowling for Soup version of I Ran So Far Away.
Fine.
Okay, so we got that. Okay, let's show a clip of the double choke slam botch, in which they double choke slam and Mark slam sideways.
Oh boy.
Okay.
We'll have the two gentlemen from Brownsville, New York.
1, 2, 3, perfect.
No, double choke slam.
Now that we got that,
I would love to see that.
botch was the best move of the match.
And
when a botch is your
a follow-up clip. I want to show the one where the entire match tries to powerbomb Marcus, and Marcus is saying, "No!"
Double choke says powerbomb?
Oh, every time Pitch Black is there.
Oh my god! What the fuck? 3.
Oh! Marcus Bender.
He looks.
He's got dark force run. You can't do that. He's not legal.
Let's show a clip with JJ dropkick John, and everybody just falls down.
Oh god!
Oh wait.
Oh, never mind that.
Mark is hooking up.
Oh wait.
People hooking up. And ain't there supposed to be one more person hooked into the Russian next week? Oh, and now.
Oh no.
We gotta move over there.
Just run it. Just knock him down, JJ. And everybody.
This would be the famous Red Rover.
Everybody knows your name.
Wait, stop. This is going to stop.
You got a good shot?
Yes. Oh! I did done took the impact.
And they are isolating the Rage champion.
For no reason, really.
Yeah, that deserves a clip.
That I'll save the first half of that for my fucking part of that match, and you can have the dropkick part because the dropkick part doesn't add to my point.
Because basically, he drop kicked me in my bad shoulder. My shoulder was messing with me that day. He's just
And you were hugging 5 other dudes. I don't know how that fucking came together.
This shit wasn't. Was I here?
no.
Did I wrestle that?
You was in Ohio.
No, that was 2010. You were there. You wrestled Valdez that day. In that series.
Because your ass should have been in that. If Giz wasn't there, you would have been in that fucking match. You were fucking welcome.
We will talk about it.
This was shit.
I have a lot to comment on.
It felt like I died. It felt like I really
You know
died.
how we have matches that show what is BWA, what represents BWA? This is the shit we gotta hide. We won't be allowed to do ring shows anymore.
The stuff that people on the internet are like, you guys suck.
That would be that. Always when we have new people watching.
This clip, we'd be like, you are correct, sir.
This is a bunch of beaches.
And how do you make it worse? This was the win that Pie Man had to start the Pie Man reign of terror.
Yeah.
That lasted like
I want
400
a clip.
days.
I want a clip when he big booted me and won a championship.
Fine.
That was this man.
And there's coming back now. Spine buster. Down, Barman with the big boot. Wait, Barman's got the cover. Unbelievable.
I'll play that shit.
The Barman has won this thing.
Fuck you, Big Henry.
Just because John's on the fucking table today, I'm giving him all my clips.
What is this, a WCW video game? A big boot 10 times, get a knockout, win the match.
Oh yeah, WCW World Tour. So Dragon, that's your whole list? Well, I don't know if we have enough battery for what Valdez is about to say, but go ahead.